Okay, I want to talk about mirror neurons, the law of attraction, and a little bit about being an art intuitive and how you can use that in your life. So, first, let's talk about mirror neurons. I bought these pajamas and was putting them on today and realized that everything in my room was flowers and pretty much green, pink, and blue. All those colors. I even have all these decorations that I make for my wall that are like, I just made this with ribbon and flowers, like working with those same colors. And so I didn't used to have these colors in my life until last year. Last year, green and pink started showing up, and then there was more flowers that started showing up. Then I moved here, and I didn't have any clothes, so I was borrowing my mom's clothes, or my mom gave me a lot of clothes, and her favorite color is pink. So I went straight into just everything is pink. And then I live with my aunt and uncle, and their whole house is flowers everywhere. The wallpaper, like it's all flowers. And so in my case, I am starting to mirror the environment in which I am living. I wear pink all the time. There's flowers everywhere. It's everything I do. I did this like flower decorative piece yesterday, and like my bed is flowers. All of those things on the wall I made with flowers. Like everything. There's some plants over here. So I am mirroring my environment in what I'm wearing and what I'm paying attention to and what I'm giving my energy to. And so I get some questions sometimes about how to use art in order to call something into your life through law of attraction, or how to work with an energy and create a painting that is essentially a portal to a particular energy and bring that into your life. And so one of the things is that I have this acute awareness of all of the elements that I am working with. As I started to mirror this environment, my art started to change. And as my art started to change, I allowed myself to move into that space. Okay, this is what inspires me. This is the art I want to work with right now, and this is what I want to make. And so consistently, I've seen similar patterns. You know, I work with spirit animals a lot. I work with sacred geometry. And so when I'm putting my intentional energy into this, I call it a portal, which it is. It's an energetic like creation of something new. And so when I am making a painting and I'm thinking about, oh, what's inspiring me? What do I want to work with? What energy, what elements? A lot of the times I will create a piece of work, and then that piece of work just attracts more to it. Just like how I'm in these flower pants and I'm around flowers all the time. And so I have all these flowers everywhere. And so I allow myself to make whatever I'm inspired by and work with whatever colors that I want. And recently it's been the pink and green. And so then those are also the colors of the heart chakra. So it's really beautiful because for me, it's kind of this, I'm now drawing my attention and awareness to this particular energy field, like the color green, because I associate it with the heart chakra. And so the more that I see it, the more I feel grounded, and the more that I feel that self-love. It's like a reminder. And this is essentially when you make that piece of art, or you buy that particular thing, or you decorate your house with that thing, you know that there's ideas associated with what that thing is. That's the energetic imprint that I'm talking about. And you may go about your day and forget all of the imprints that are everywhere, but your subconscious does not. So it's inviting in more of the energy intentionally that I am working with, or that I want to transmute. It's kind of like just using creative alchemy on a consistent basis in a way that you're aware of what you're creating. So you're creating intentional art by what inspires you, and how that energy maybe can be transformed as well. And so I think that's really powerful because, like I said, even if you're not paying attention to it consciously, it's in your subconscious field. It's very close to you in your subconscious. And you know, in your home is where you relax. Your home is where you feel safe. And so that's also an element of how these things that you create, these energetic imprints, these pieces of art, these decorations that you buy, whatever's around you is going to be more like you than the outer environment. It's very close into your field. And that also, going back to mirror neurons, it matters who you surround yourself with. Because when the mirror neurons, like for me, I'm looking down and I'm like, I never used to wear pink and flowers, but I've been around two matriarchs who are like in their feminine energy. And that is, for me, that's like, I'm excited about that. It feels good. Like, yes, this is like this beautiful way that I'm mirroring this environment in a way that I'm blossoming literally everywhere. And I think that's really beautiful. And to answer some questions about law of attraction and how I use that to paint and the type of paintings or creations that I make, you know, if I'm working with actually, I'll show you. Okay, so right now I'm starting a piece with an owl. I made a similar piece, it's up on the wall. It's a deer. I talk to deer every single day, like every single day. I go outside and I wait for them. So I worked with that energy while making that art piece, and I'm going to talk about the owl. I am tapping into the wisdom of the owl. And as I'm creating it, I set a space around me and I clear the energy, and then I focus all of my intentional energy on creating this piece. And when I'm doing that, I am in the flow. I'm in the moment. I'm in they call it flow. Mihai Csikszentmihalyi, I don't know how to say his last name. He's Russian, but they call it the flow because of how it actually feels. I know Stephen Kotler talks about this, but the father of flow, one of the reasons why it's called that is because of how it feels. And that allows me to gain access to information that I'm not normally in alignment with, in resonant frequency with, because I can focus all of my intentional energy. So I lost my train of thought there. Anyways, that's how I work with the energy of the pieces, is I make it a meditative and an intentional space. And that's what you can do too, is clearing the energy, focus all of your intentional energy on something that you're making with the intentions of tuning in even deeper into that through the law of attraction, because this imprint is in my environment. And so when I'm paying attention to more like that, I'm going to see more like that. I mean, I have the deer up there. I see the deer every day. So that's an intention towards something that I'm wanting to bring more of in my life. And so that's how I use art in order to gain access to subconscious information, and then see the symbols as a way that are synchronicities and guiding me. And so I think that's all I wanted to say about art. I get so excited to share these ways in which that we can create our reality by shifting our vibrational energy. And for me, that's what creativity is a process in which I am shifting my energy intentionally by creating something new as well, like moving the emotion and energy into something. And then I'm lighter, I'm more vibrant. That's that raising your vibration. I'm more present, I'm grounded. And I also like sharing flow because, you know, I'm applying for my PhD and I've been researching flow a lot as it comes, specifically creative flow. And I'm really excited to continue to learn more and to share it on here so that you can use these practices that I share as a way to maybe inspire what you're most attracted to. That's what I mean by unique flow. What do you like? You know, for me right now, I'm very aware of all of these green and white and pink, and even like, I'll show you, it's not just, this is a law of attraction thing, because this is a gift that my mom got me for my birthday this year. And so I attracted more pink, and this is such a beautiful box. Inside is flowers. Like, that's wild. You know, it shows up because I'm calling it in. I want more of that. I want more of that. And it comes down to even like things like this. Like, this is so beautiful. That's me with my bird spirit at 5 years old. That's my mom and my brothers and me. This is my dad and my brothers and me. And then this is my great grandma helping me make something on Easter Sunday. And I just wanted to show that because that's so beautiful. And it's also about how pink, and I didn't expect to kind of touch on this, but I'm going to. Pink is a feminine energy. And we associate it with that. And you can, you know, I just see the things that are pink and they're delicate. It's a very delicate color. It's a very feminine essence. And so the fact that my mom gifted me this, and it's a flower, and it's so like in her heart, you know, like we cried when I opened this, and I tried to open it and take a video, and I cried, and my phone wouldn't save it. It was just like meant to be a moment for us. But this is like a very soft, like loving energy, you know, and very beautiful in the way that it's represented. It kind of ties on everything I was just talking about with being around my mom and my aunt. Like that's the even mirror transformation that I'm having by picking up from them, and I think that's really beautiful. So you can do this too. Everyone can do this. Anyone can do this. I believe that your expression is important and that the world's waiting for it, because you're gonna feel so light, you know, doing this process of alchemy, essentially. So I'm actually taking a sick day. That's why I'm in my pajamas in the middle of the day, because I'm sick. But I hope everyone out there is feeling amazing, and I love you guys.